All right, everyone, welcome back here to the BuddiesProShop.com singles event. We're here in the round of 8 of the Eliminator format. Again, this is Kyle Rasmussen coming to you live here from Nutmeg Bowl in Fairfield, Connecticut. A little change in the booth here.
I got bumped out of my seat.
How rude. Who bumped you out of your seat?
Some guy, Chris Forey. I don't know.
I was going to joke and say the king is here.
Well, Bruce always calls you the ball driller to the stars.
As I have many names with Bruce. El Jefe, ball driller, star, yeah.
But yes, I do have the duo of Foreys here with me now.
Oh, you're in trouble.
Am I? I'm excited.
No, it's good. It's all good.
Chris, unfortunately, got bumped out. In round of 16
I'm my
here.
favorite pair in the building. I drew my 3 pairs I really hate. Every round, I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. The fact I started on the first one, I was like, I'm gonna get knocked out round 1. Then I draw the next one. I'm like, 35 and 16 bad. We used to bowl a lot of action on that pair. Then I draw 37-30. I go, you must be kidding me. I couldn't draw into the 20s where I'm actually happy to bowl.
Well, again, going back to that unique format, you get seeded into every round.
It's my fault. I picked the wrong chip.
You draw the chip.
I picked the wrong chip. And the chips are the ones we used to use for lucky doubles here, and there's no markings on it. There's no way you know. There's no special thing that you're like, oh, I can keep randomly drawing the same one. It's, I mean, like like play cards where they're bent or something. There's no. It's just truly random draw. And we went back to that. We used to, the last couple of years we've gone to the computer system drawing it.
Yep.
Danny's used it. I told Danny today. I said I like the randomization. The guys are nobody can say that you set them up that way.
Absolutely.
Let them draw. That's where they go.
Absolutely.
So there's no like, conspiracy ideas where people are like, you pick for me, or why am I on this pair? I didn't pick. So go ahead. Like, who do we got left? I see Stone.
I got the list right here.
You're the man.
He is right on top of
Stone,
things.
Bouchard, Amanda. I don't have my glasses. So Tim West, Joe Scianna.
Yep.
Matunis. Gibson. And Matunis like shredded his wristband the first round, and I'm like, dude, you're in. When he shot 180s, I'm like, dude, you're in. It's like gonna be 160s. Jesse Gibson, Alex Cavagnaro, and Tyler Levesque. Out of that, we have 1 champion, 2 champions. Matunis has a title, I believe. 3, 4. 4 champions left and 4 non-winners left.
That's pretty amazing.
Yeah, we got a little bit of everything here, and unfortunately, we can't get all the pairs in just the way that the live stream set up. So we have lanes 37 through 40 here, where we have the camera set up. And then we have bowlers down here on, looks like 29 through 32.
Yep.
And it looks like you got Stone, Bouchard, and Amanda down on 29 and 30.
And that's been a very low-scoring pair so far.
Yes. Looks like John Matunis is here on lane 31. And who is he bowling with? Is that Tyler Levesque? It has to be.
Yep, so they gave you the lane here. 31's Tyler. Yep. Tyler. Yep.
So he's bowling with Tyler Levesque. And then on 37 and 8, we have Tim West and Alex Cavagnaro. And then 39 and 40, Joe Scianna and Jesse Gibson. And
the 2 people that really have bowled well so far in match play in the eliminator thing here have been Tim West and Tyler Levesque. Tyler, I don't know what he bowled the last round, but the first 2 rounds he's averaging 250. Do you have his last
Tyler
round?
bowled 219. That was the cut.
Wow, his low game. And then Tim West has bowled really good. He won like 230 round 1, 230, 240 on round 1. They shot
Tim West is bowling really well.
250, and I think he shot like 220 or 230 on 39 and 40. So
we bowled at 258 here.
Yep.
Yeah, he was right here in front of us, and I think he was tied for second high game in the eliminator. Stone bowled 266.
And we're okay.
So there's some scoring to be had out there right now, which I think
was a little shocking because
I think it surprised a lot of people.
Yeah, when we got into round 2, so round 1 was easy. I mean, I don't want to say easy. Round 1, when you're going from 40 to 32, you know it's going to be a bad number. I mean, there's 8 people that are probably going to struggle. So that was, I said 165 was my guess before we started. It was 163. But when we went to the second round, I'm thinking, okay, if you break 195, you're going to be good. Bruce comes by, like, I'm going in the 10th frame, and Bruce is like, it's going to be into 2 teens. And I'm like, man, I need a mark now.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, I got to the 200s. I'm good. It doesn't matter. Just keep it on the lane. And then Bruce is like, I think it was 213 with Bruce. And then the last round, I'm sitting there watching, and I'm like, my ball reaction after I missed 2 spares, I'm like, I really need to strike out to have any chance. And Amanda and Scianna were next to me, and they're shooting 250s.
Yeah, they got lined up on that pair.
Amanda's a queen of nutmeg because she really likes playing the gutter. And traditionally, every pattern is going to be put out nutmeg will be some form of the gutter. This one was made by the committee. So not us here at the house. This was a committee pattern they gave us about a week and a half ago. And the only thing the center asked was that we have a tradition here, and we want you to play, everybody in the building play one spot. The only person who's not playing there really is Tyler. He's playing more like 15 to 5-ish.
Yeah, which I don't think I saw anybody else do that all
Neither
day.
did I. Stone's trying to play more around like second hour, 10 to 5. But pretty much everybody else is going to be near the crack. Matunis is going to be about 6, 7. I haven't watched Jesse throw one. Where's Jesse doing here?
Jesse told me he was throwing it over his left toe all day. Like
I say because Jesse is good at rolling it. Now he looks like he's in the middle of the lane a little bit. With his foot where his feet are.
Well, looking at the lane graph, it looked flat from 10 to 10.
Yes.
And so it looked like where you had to play the lane was out. You had to.
Lane 40 is one of the bad ones. Well, so the pattern is very interesting. So when they sent it over to us, we originally thought we were picking out the pattern because it was a sports shot. So we were going to run the same pattern as last year, which was 50 feet, 22 mils. So the committee came back to us and said, no, you're not picking the pattern. That's our job. I said, okay, no problem. They went to the hanky and came back with a pattern. And Joe, the mechanic here, looked at the pattern. And he's like, 30-some mils and 45 feet. And I'm like, that's what they gave us. And when we looked at the pattern at first, we were like, oh, this is interesting. There's a 2 to 2 that starts, 0 loads. It doesn't move. It doesn't go anywhere. So there's 0 oil on the first 3 boards. I don't know if you actually noticed that. 0.
0. Yeah,
Not
I
even,
actually saw that on the
Not
graph.
even at the foul line.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, I've never seen that. So that's what makes it interesting. And then, so I honestly didn't think they were going to be this tight. I thought it would be more along the line of EP triples. You know, a little tighter than that, but not this tight. But, man, they are. Now, we do use a little slicker oil here, but I was like, you know, they'll be tight, but like 6, 7. You know, we'll say 6 to the right will be a hookable. I was looking at like 2, 3, just maybe like 3, 4 inches over the foul line. And I look at the dots usually, I lofted a little bit. I was trying to get my ball onto the lane.
And I think everybody was kind of surprised this afternoon because the scores were a lot higher this afternoon. I think a lot of people anticipated because
I think a part of
the at-large went way up.
It did. I think part of that was last night. Last night, obviously, when you have a Saturday night squad, you don't get the best players, and I'm not trying to be rude about that. Meaning, like, you get a lot of people that are trying NEBA the first time, house guys, you know, and nobody knew what the pattern was going to play like.
Yeah.
So my pair had Scianna, me, and Tony Renaud. We played way right. I don't think anybody else was anywhere in that area of the lane. So you had that, so which showed the scoring pace. So it's hard to take the Saturday night and get an idea what the scoring pace is going to be like. But when we came out this morning, now, of course, now you get a lot of, obviously you have 70 entries or 80 entries in the morning, and people are going to play. They're going to figure it out. When you see a couple of better bowlers play there, now you have a lot more better bowlers. They're going to migrate to that part of the lane.
Look at Tim. I mean,
he's
probably further right than everybody right now, throwing a Zen.
Yeah,
and he's got the front 5.
I would say Scianna is the furthest right. His ball is landing on 1. His ball, you'll hear it bounce.
Okay.
It's like,
yes.
And that's Purple Hammer, and now he big fours after I just jinxed him. But
wasn't me this time, so that's fine.
But you see everybody migrate to the right. So I thought the scores would come up a little bit because you could migrate that way, and obviously people see that. So when it came to the second block, you had a little bit more of a. Obviously, instead of 1, 2, 3 hooking, now you have like maybe like 8.
Yeah.
8, 9. So you bring people because most. Even though you have a lot of people playing to the right, they're not playing the gutter. To them, 6, 7 is the gutter. So you have enough balls going there to beat it up. But again, they made you play there. So I give Tom credit. He listened to what the center likes to see, and what we're known for in this center is we want high risk, high reward.
Absolutely, and I mean the guys that got lined up, they scored well.
The Cabernet slow wheeling it to the crack.
I think the cut.
He's so good.
I think the at-large was 45 over. Because I'm looking at the ball raffle winners. Again, Lauren won the raffle.
Oh, nice.
Cameron Beardsley was first out. He was plus 44, so that tells me the at-large was 45. And looking for that like lower scoring, like you said, that high risk, high reward kind of pace.
Yep. I mean, and the scoring pace here for the last 10 years has been in that range. I think it's probably that's probably about our high, like right in that area. So honestly, that's what we like. And like I said, we didn't design the pattern, but that's what if somebody was asking us, this is what we're looking for. And I think what's interesting is my opinion, there's this falsification that people think scores low, lanes hard, people don't come bowl. Can I tell you we had more entries at 12:30 than we did at 9 o'clock?
Yeah, I mean,
and
you see people that don't come to all the tournaments either. Like,
yeah,
a lot of the New York guys, they travel up for this event.
Yep. And you look at 12:30 on most of our events, entries go down.
Absolutely.
We go down by about 20 entries from the morning. Why do people bowl? This is my theory. People bowl at 12:30 when they're hard like this because everybody thinks they're a 200 average bowler. You come to bowl because you obviously average 200 in league, 200 plus. You think you can shoot 200. How hard can it be to shoot 200?
On this?
No, but that's what that mindset is.
Yeah, in general, yeah.
Yeah, if you think you average 200, you think, it's being a scratch golfer. I think I shoot 72 in every course. You understand what I mean? That's how I look at it. We have some debates sometimes. Some of the other NEBA guys and I have debates about that, but our entries always at 12:30 are generally higher than they are at 9 a.m. That's
interesting.
Because I think once they're here, they go, how hard can it be? You know what I mean? Like, if I make a couple spares, because you don't need to strike. You just need to fill frames and throw a double in there.
It took a 211 average to make the cut.
211. But if you bowled the other two squads.
I'm sorry, not 210.
Yeah.
A little over 210.
Yeah, and if you bowled the other two squads, you just had to, had to average 200.
Exactly. And again, looking at the scoring page
now.
Get
up.
Looking down at Amanda and Stone.
Yeah, they're on the rough pair right
Looks
now.
like Amanda has a lot of 9 spares with 1 strike. Stone has
not doubled since the first.
Yeah, he's a
2
double
frames.
and then all spares. John Matunis is on a 3-bagger.
Yep.
Tyler is spare, double 9 spare. As I mentioned, it looks like Tim West
is coming
here.
down this round a little bit.
Yeah, Tim West was on the front 6. Just left the half bucket.
Yep.
And Cavignero looks like he has 217 in the wood. And then I'm hoping, Janine, if you can see Skiana and Jesse down there. I saw Jesse just 2-8-10.
Skiana's got 2 holes, so he's got 51 and 54. Sorry, dear.
No, go ahead.
In the 4th. And Jesse 2-8-10, so he's going to be in the 120s in the 6th frame. So you're looking possibly at like a 2-0 to get to the final 4.
Yeah, which is actually relatively low compared to the last couple of rounds here. I mean, like you said, the round of 40, you take 8. There's gonna be some low scores. There's gonna be 8 guys that they didn't bowl the greatest. But then from then on, it's been 2-team plus.
Yeah,
so
Lane's transitioning a little bit. Now you go from one spot to another. I mean, like I said, because Tim's playing. Oh, that went high. 3-6.
Yeah, it looks like 3-6.
We have to make picks here.
And our fearless leader here, Bruce,
thinks we don't know how to
come
math.
in with the scores.
Just kidding. I'm telling you, 2-0 is going to be a pretty good number.
So as far as picks,
Janine, who do you got?
I have 2 that I like. I think Amanda's been solid all day. This is a good shot for her other than the pair that she's on. But I don't know. Tim West has been bowling phenomenally in these finals here today. So that's my pick.
Yep. I would honestly go with Tim West because we bowl in this kind of stuff a lot for league. Again, we haven't seen this pattern before. We bowl a lot of sports shots, and he's very comfortable playing the gutter.
He's very comfortable today in the finals, yeah.
So for me, I'm actually going to go with Matunis.
Nice.
The reason I'm going to go with Matunis is I think he likes playing this angle. I think that's where he's the most comfortable. Yeah. And I think he's going to play more in that 5-6 range.
Yeah,
he's not going to be as far right.
He's not on the 1-2-3 board.
But I don't think his misses are his misses get 9, and that's what I think. That's why I think he's going to be my pick right now.
It'll be interesting when they get to 35 and 6, which is a lot tighter. It's spots. Left of 4 on 35 and 6 on the house shot is tighter. So it'll be interesting when they get there. If you can't play the burn spot, can you get your ball to hook?
And Matunis actually just went 9 spare. As I mentioned, Bruce is coming by here giving us some scores. Amanda and Stone are both
big shot
at about a
Amanda
2-0 pace right now. Amanda is working on a strike looking for a double. Stone, again, since the second frame, he's all spares. John, let's see here. Amanda.
That's big double.
Yep. Amanda
big
just aced one.
double.
John is stepping up here in the 8th. Looks like he's got 249 in the
Tim West with
wood.
the messenger.
Oh, almost.
Got stood up by the pin
I
in the
don't know
gutter.
how that doesn't
Yeah.
go. Yeah, it got stood up.
Yeah.
But he's gonna be in the 240s.
He's already
with the
in.
spare. Yeah,
So
he-
we can mark off one guy.
Yeah.
Tyler's got 258. Jesse just threw a strike.
Jesse's in the we'll just say pacing. I like to do the pacing 40, 60,
Just
80,
double spare double.
So he's pacing 2-0. Matunis with a 9-pin.
So yeah, he's pacing. Let's see, 2-teen, which again so 2-teen is going to be close.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think we can pencil in Tim.
I think so.
think so.
Yeah, I think we could safely pencil him in.
He's going to be 40 higher.
And
than
then we
everybody.
have 7 other players who are all on the fence.
Yeah, I mean, Joe, because Scannon needs to go strike out to go 213.
All right, Stone looking for a strike here,
Oh,
and
blower
No.
7-10. Oh,
blowing
get the 10
set.
out.
He got the 10 out.
10 went with the messenger coming by. He has not struck since the second frame, and he's got all not 1 8 count.
Yeah,
Messenger.
he's pacing 2-0 right now. Jesse with a big shot here, aces it. I'd love to see Jesse get back to the final here after last year. He was talking to me about it earlier.
2 years ago.
Was it 2 years ago?
2 years ago.
Okay.
Somewhere around there.
He was talking to me about it earlier.
It was
and,
the year that they had the playoffs in Milford.
Yes.
So 2 years ago.
Yes.
Seven pin for Tim.
Yep. So Tim's in the 230s already.
Yeah,
even
Yeah.
with
he's
misses.
in. He's in.
He's in soft.
Clean game too. Front 6, all spares, 230. Possible 240.
Yeah.
Joe needs them all. He went to a tropical surge. That's a pretty interesting move from a purple hammer to a tropical surge.
Tyler's got 258 here. He's on a double. He's stepping up on the right lane.
Still needs to strike though, because he doesn't strike. He's bouncing it off the gutter.
Perfect.
He's throwing the ball great. I bowled with him in round 1, and I was amazed what his ball was doing.
Like you said, he's the only one doing that.
Oh, I
I
bowled
think
with him
Cavignero's
a little bit.
not as far left, but
Yeah. Playing angles, which I thought playing angles was not a great idea.
Nice shot, Tim.
good shot there by Tim. That's going to get him into the round of 4.
243.
And Cavignero's got 227 in the wood, pacing at 206. Stone.
Got the 10 out finally. You see it laying in the deck. We can see it off the corner. That just barely got hit.
Okay, Amanda's up now. She's on a double,
shot here.
so she needs a
One hit.
Scanner's in a purple hammer on the left lane, and he gets the 10 out.
strike.
That guy.
Okay,
And I
so
think Tyler just
248.
7.
248. Okay. Cavigneiro up here on the right lane. All 10.
Wow.
That's at least the 2 teens for him now.
Yeah. So Amanda needs it. Because Stone's got 220 still.
Yep, looks like he's pacing.
I'm going to say a lot of
203.
these folks need doubles in the 10th.
I think I tend to agree with you on that one.
She landed out on the gutter. It's hooking up. Mix them up. She
Ooh.
did.
Nice shot. So that gives her,
So now she's a mark.
yeah,
I said the other thing about Amanda, she's got the clutch factor.
yeah. You
She
can't,
has no
yeah,
fear.
You can't,
Nothing.
you can't ever count her out.
Jesse slaps a 10.
Wow, the scores are going up quickly now. We might be under the 215, 220 range.
When originally we thought we were looking at 2-0. All right, Cavagnero. This is actually a big shot here. This is all right, 216.
He might be. He has a chance to be out because now could be into the 220s.
Amanda.
Amanda stood up on that one a little bit.
Mix 'em up.
Mixes the 4-pin out.
So
She's in. That takes the number into the two.
Might
That
take
totally
it to
changed
220.
everything.
That might take it to 220.
Yeah, it
That
skyrocketed
one,
halfway
yeah.
through the game. I don't think any of us sat here and, other than Tim West, everybody was like, "You're like, okay, nobody's really
Jesse
throwing doubles or
posted
triples."
it. Oh,
Oh.
ring
That's all right
fence.
though. That's 50, 80. So he makes these into the 220s.
All right, Matune's got one up the lane.
7-9
Oh.
almost. So Matunis though still in the 220s.
Yes. I think Matune's doubles here. I think he's in soft.
So let's write this down. Let's figure out what we got going on
Yep.
here.
I guess I can give you Amanda is stepping up here with
Big
her-
shot for Amanda. Flat 10 or she strike?
I want to say that was a
Strike. 9.
ring 10.
So that's
Ring
230. So Amanda's 230.
Stone's got 223 in the wood.
We'll say she's in 235. We have Tim West,
Yep,
243.
243.
43. We have Jesse, needs to fill for 220.
Yep.
So we got 2 main scores, and Cavanier is way down here at 216.
Yep.
We are definitely in a. He could be the number if nobody doubles.
Okay.
Matunis, big spare.
So he's pacing
So
216 right
he got
now.
217. If he throws the first one and
Yep.
marks, he beats out Cavagnaro. So Skiana's pretty much, unless something crazy happens, he's out.
He walked over and
Amanda spare.
mumbled something. I didn't hear
Anything
what he
is
said.
possible, though.
I know.
What did Amanda finish?
235.
She bowled
Okay.
230 if she's in. So she's in. Stone's stepping up here in the 10th. He's got 223 in the wood.
It's a big shot for Jesse to get all he can because he might get squeezed out with 220.
Oh,
Flat
219. Jesse, 219. So
he's beaten Cavagnaro. He beat Skiana.
Yep.
Matunis needs a double to beat 219.
Yep.
And Stone needs the double in the 10th.
First one
That's
trips the
first
follower
one.
5-7.
Yep.
Stone needs the very first one, right?
He needs a double. He's got 223. If you're talking about Jesse's score, he's got 223 in the wood.
Oh yeah, 63. I'm sorry, I
Yep.
thought that was
63. Yep.
My bad.
Big
Threw it
shot.
to the gutter.
10 back.
That's one.
You could tell he wanted that one by the way he threw it.
And he posted that one.
No emotion. I think he knows. I think he's got some people telling him.
Yeah, the numbers, everybody starts. What I like about the Eliminator, more people seem to hang out and watch.
Oh, you see wandering
yeah.
and
Yeah.
I think everybody's more interested in the Eliminator because there's more action that really matters. It's different, a different kind of what matters, you know?
so let's take a look here.
98 for Sienna.
Matunis.
198.
Matunis
He's-
is
yeah.
227,
So,
which I think if he gets, that might be the number.
big shot. He yanked it pretty hard. Oh, double. That's into the 220s.
Hey.
So Matunis,
That might be the number.
2.
220
I'm going to just put
and
220.
change.
So he's above Jesse. So Jesse's now.
Fourth right
I think it's going to
now.
come down to Tyler and Stone. If Stone gets this one,
I guess Tyler just needs a mark.
yeah.
Stone needs this one to make him fill 19.
Posted it.
It's not getting there. Oh, it got
Oh,
there. Oh, he was a
Farkle.
messenger.
Done. Farkled.
So Jesse's out.
That would,
Jesse saw
unless he gets, again,
He did
5.
Yeah. So Jesse, he realizes he's so Stone is going to be in the 220s.
So it looks like, yeah, like you said, Tyler's going to have to get up here and fill 19 to beat Stone by 1.
oh, 6.
Oh,
223. Which means
now
Stone
they
can tie.
which means roll off. Possibly.
Which
So-
we could have a 3-way tie.
Yeah, 8 spare strike, 223.
Or even just, any
Or
kind
9-9.
of 9-9, yep.
Big shot
Big
here.
shot. Get the wood.
All
He
10.
does. 223 for Stone. Great
All right.
shots by the kid who just kept nining.
We have at least one roll off, unless disaster happens with Tyler.
Yep.
All right, Tyler gets up. It's in a little bit.
High. That's 8.
Oh.
It's 8.
That's 8.
That could be a 3-way
Gonna
tie.
stay up. Now he needs to make it. So anybody wants to take, just so we know, unfortunately the camera's not there, but Tyler Levesque, 3/6, needs to make it and strike to create a
3-way
three-way
roll-off.
roll-off.
And Tyler was the high seed, I think. No, I'm sorry. He was the lowest seed here.
Yep. So, so they're gonna bowl 9th and 10th to start, and then
so
then it'll come down.
So Stone would have choice.
They're all gonna start. So because they're not on this,
He needs this one for a 3-way tie.
so 3-way tie. The difference here would be Stone, no matter what's gonna bowl by himself.
Yes.
The match here would be between Matunis and Tyler, and who had the higher score would
John
be
would
Matunis.
have
Matunis'
choice.
choice of where he wants to go.
Yes. All right. So, again, we're going to call it here for you live. Tyler stepping up here in the 10th needs all 10 to force a 3-way tie.
For the number, that bounced.
Bang. All 10. We have a 3-way tie. Stone Bouchard, John Matunis, Tyler Levesque.
Matunis gets choice because he was higher seed on that pair, and then Stone.
Janine, what are your thoughts?
thoughts on 3-way tie?
Yeah, crazy. We've had 2 ties here today.
Yeah, so we've had a lot of 223s, and now the other number that we had a lot of is 225s.
Mystery score? Mystery score 223, 225?
Yeah. 220 something or other. But no, it's exciting, and I love, like we're saying, how everybody back here is talking and moving around, and you know, it's kind of this format is fun. It's unique, and can't wait to see who's gonna. I don't remember the last time we had a three-way tie at this level. If we ever did.
I don't remember ever one being at this event.
So are they going to go back to their original, like they did for the last one, go back to their original pair where they were?
Yeah, so what's going to happen is Tyler and John, they were on the same pair.
Yep.
John was the higher seed. He's going to have choice on where they start. Looks like he's having Tyler go first on the left lane.
Okay.
Stone, he's by himself.
So
he's going to throw a shot on his pair.
Yep.
So Tyler stepping up here. He's on lane 31, left lane.
And, 9.
Sounded like a 2-pin.
Yep, 9.
Okay.
Then we got Stone.
He's stepping up on 29, I believe.
He is. Yep, he has to bowl like a traditional 9th and 10th, so he'll go left and then right. This is the first time this has ever happened in Eliminator.
We were just asking that,
We were just saying
actually.
that, yeah.
We've had 3 spread across, but not like this. Not this late either. That's a strike.
Tripped it out.
I want to say there's a 10 pin there.
10 pin, yep.
So he went from 2-8-10 to just a 10 pin. And Tyler's up shooting the spare now.
Little bounce, but he got
and he spares it. So now we'll have Matunis up on 32. Matunis will bowl the 9th and 10th. So they're more of like the match play style because they're on the same pair.
Yeah, they're just traditional setup because they amazingly tied on the same pair.
Yeah, and Stone, again, is just bowling a 9th and 10th by himself. So he's stepping up shooting the 10. Looks like
it's good.
Oh, no.
Oh,
They fall off in the gutter?
It fell off in the gutter.
It went in the gutter.
Okay. Looks like John's fixing some finger tape
I think he was
now.
trying to put his, he was playing with some thumb tape there before and stuff.
And again, apologize everyone. The camera's on the complete opposite side.
We could try turning the camera if you like.
Yes. We could try.
Go ahead, Forey.
And again, Chris is going to step away. He's going to try to turn the camera here as best he can. You'll see John come into the screen here. There he is. And we'll also try to call it live for you. So he's stepping up on 32. And shakes him up for the strike.
Yep, strike.
So John here with the early advantage.
Tried to squeeze into it. We get a good enough view. At least they
You
can
can
look
see
over.
them coming into the
coming
into the screen there. Looks
I'm
like we have a
glad
little
somebody
bit of
loves me. I don't know who said that up there.
Marie Seymour. If I caught that wrong, I apologize, but she appreciates you. She loves you.
No problem.
Do I have competition?
No chance. Oh, Stone 9.
Stone 9 for Stone.
So he needs to make it exit from 29, which he'd need a lot of help. But
if
these guys don't mark, anything's
true. John strikes here, he's in.
Yeah,
he's
absolutely.
in.
Yep.
He's in.
He'll pass Stone. Oh yeah, just these guys. Other guys just need marks. Pretty grabby. That looks pretty good.
Nice shot.
He's in. So Matunis in.
And that's why he's my pick.
Well, yeah.
I bowled league with John and against John. Bowled on a nationals team with John. I've seen what angles he likes to play, and this is, I think, where he's the most comfortable. He's got a bigger ball in his hand, so.
I used to bowl JBTs. I bowled JBTs when I bowled JBTs. Down good old Jersey.
So yeah, now it's basically just going to come down to Tyler needs a mark.
Needs a mark. So Stone needs to get as many pins as he can get here, because they both had a spare up. So.
It's got another strike.
That's a great shot by John.
Yeah,
You're right. He is locked in pretty well.
So Stone wants to strike, because then he forces Tyler to definitely mark. If he gets anything less than that, we could have another tie.
And remember, everyone, stick around for the final match. We're going to have the ball raffle here. You just have to like and share the feed for the final match. It'll get you the running for free ball.
2 free balls.
2 free balls, yep, from Island Bowling Supply. So, again, we
Like and
appreciate
share.
that.
Wow.
29. So yeah, he's going to definitely force him to mark. Like I
Yeah.
said, if he got less than that, then Tyler could go on 9 out.
Well, 9 out right now would be 28, correct?
No, I'm saying, but
Or-
that's what I said. Stone.
Yeah.
It was big that Stone got all 10.
Yes.
Great job by Matunis, who really back half of the game his ball was hitting really hard.
Hey, he almost left that solid 7-9 in the 9th.
He almost left it twice. He had one like 2 frames before that same thing, where he did strike, but
Okay. This is the lane where Tyler got 8 last time.
this lane
so
bounces a little bit, and the 1-2 board really hook compared to the rest of the
It
building.
looks in a little bit.
Oh.
Says 610 or just a 10?
It's just a 10.
32 is the one lane in this end of the house that if you get it to one spot, it goes sideways.
Okay.
Big
So-
spare.
Must make here for Tyler.
Makes it, moves on. Misses it, Stone advances.
He's all over it.
Now, no foul, no gutter, and we're good.
Otherwise, we'd have another roll-off.
We would. Why not? Let's make, you know.
Yeah, we'll just make it 3 for the day.
Third time's a charm.
He stays way behind the line, steps out. All good.
There. All right. So, moving on to the round of 4, we have John Matunis, Amanda Broge, Tyler Levesque, and Timothy West. So, we are going to sign off here for now. We will be back for the round of 4, guys.
See you later.